When you're designing custom window treatments, there are so many possibilities for your drapery design. In our price catalog, you can explore some of these options. Beneath the shared specifications for draperies, you'll see the cost per width for different drapery styles. And in our embellishment section, you'll find even more add-ons for your custom drapery. Let's take a look at fabrics requiring hand-sewn hems. As a customer-owned material workroom, we treat each fabric with care. But certain fabrics require especially careful treatment and do not pair well with our sewing machines, in which case hand sewing will be required. It's important to consider this during the quoting stage, before our workroom gets started on making your product. So we'd like to go over some qualifications for fabrics that might require hand-sewn hems. Velvet fabrics, for example, have been a huge trend lately. As much as we love velvet, unfortunately our sewing machines do not. The foot of our sewing machines for draperies will bruise and damage the soft finish of velvet fabrics, so we recommend quoting velvet draperies with our hand-sewn option. Or you could always consider velvet fabric for custom shades, because the different fabrication method will not bruise the velvet fabric. No hand sewing required. In addition to velvet, many fabrics with studs or sequins do not pair well with our sewing machines for draperies. The foot of the sewing machine cannot operate in more delicate areas of certain fabric patterns. So again, draperies made with those types of fabrics would need to be hand sewn. This scenario studs fabric has been a popular choice lately, but for draperies, we are limited to flat panels without a pleated header, like this drapery style pictured here by Julie Goss with Ethan Allen Tyson's. The studs on this fabric cannot fit under our machines for pleating. In addition, side hems must be hand sewn. Certain casement-like fabrics can also get caught in our machines, like this Scrawl Stardust fabric from Robert Allen Design. So again, we would need to hand sew draperies made with fabric like this. In this particular treatment made for Amy Bingman Wheeler with Ethan Allen Little Rock, solid fabric was used beneath the Scrawl Stardust, so we were able to sew these with our machines instead of by hand. Every order is treated differently because every product is one of a kind. So our customer service reps will be happy to talk through any questions you might have, and we'll talk to our workroom for suggestions before we get started on making your product. Please be aware that when selecting these fabrics, hand sewing is much more time consuming, so your quote will be adjusted accordingly. However, many clients value hand sewing over a machine. The additional attention to detail in a hand-sewn drapery can be a fantastic upgrade for a more profitable sale, with an even more luxurious finish in your client's home. Your clients will value the quality of a hand-sewn drapery for many years to come. For example, these luxurious velvet draperies, hand-sewn for this client's room, added beautiful finishing touches to this design requested by Annette Nielsen with Ethan Allen Tyson's. But we just like to stress the value of discussing all of this during the initial quoting stages, so we can set clear expectations with you for your design from start to finish. Find more of our completed drapery projects at stevensonvestal.com.